How would you like to learn my #1 productivity hack, a hack that nobody talks about and most people would probably feel uncomfortable accepting, but it was the key to me building an 8-figure business, becoming a best-selling author, and getting a lot done in a short period of time? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. And if you like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hey everybody, Dan Henry here, and in today's video, I'm super excited to talk to you about a major shift I made in the way I track my productivity and in the way I basically live my life that allowed me to become far, far more productive. This is an amazing productivity hack that, while it may seem a little counterintuitive and it may seem a little old school, it absolutely helped me 10x minimum, probably 20x, my productivity to get things done. I own multiple $1-million companies. I own multiple investments. I'm in and learn things like options trading, crypto. I've got investments all over the place. I have a yacht business. I have a lot of stuff going on. And in order to be able to facilitate all of those things going on, you got to be productive. So I'm going to share this hack with you today. So in order to understand this hack, the first thing you have to do is we got to really look at an analogy, and I call this the AA analogy. So if you're an alcoholic and you've gone to AA, right, and you are sober, you've decided to become sober. Well, imagine if you went to a bar every single day with the intent of drinking water, and you have all these people all around you drinking alcohol, and you are an alcoholic that is trying to quit drinking and stay sober. Would you do this? Would this be a good idea? Would you go to a bar where all these people are drinking all around you and you're going to sit there and drink water? No, you wouldn't. That would be nuts, because you're putting yourself in an environment where it's extraordinarily difficult to not drink. Well, that's what we do with productivity. Everybody today, and I used to do this as well, we jump on a website, right? We jump on a website or an app, okay? And we go, I'm going to be productive here. I'm going to track my productivity here, right? And don't get me wrong, big picture project management and apps like Asana and all that, they can be great. But when it comes to just daily productivity, getting up in the morning and having a to-do list, think about this. You put that on an app, what do you have? You have Facebook, right? You have Twitter. You have your Instagram. You have text message. You have all these things all around you with notification, right? So when you go to be productive, that's like being an alcoholic going to a bar to drink water and stay sober. It's going to be impossible because you're putting yourself in an environment with way too many distractions. And that is why I decided to use an actual paper planner. Because guess what happens when you use a paper planner? You do not have any, this planner can't notify you about what Sandy said about you on Facebook. It can't show you an Instagram message, and it certainly can't text you. Now, this is not a normal planner. You see, I went out and I bought every single planner pretty much on the planet, at least the top planners, and I said, I need to find a planner. I need to make this shift because I need to be able to know what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and just check it off the list every day and get stuff done. But I can't do that on an app. It's too distracting. So I bought every planner and I found that they were all way too complicated to use. So I made my own. I literally drew it out, made my own on a blank planner. And then I was like, well, I'm sick of drawing this out. So I had my own made by 48-hour, it's like 48-hour books or Kinko's or something. And I had like 10 of them made. And I went through them and I used them. And I developed a system based on the ABC method of planning and the concept of planning tomorrow today. And I'll get to that in a second. But I used that method in order to be massively more productive. And then I thought, well, wait a minute, this is making me so much more productive. Let me share it with some friends. Let me share it with people at my company. And I did. And they said, wow, Dan, this is the simplest, easiest, to the point planner. You should sell this. And that is how the Plan Tomorrow Daily Planner was born. This planner is the flagship product of my new company, Plan Tomorrow. And it works on two simple principles. You plan your week according to the ABC method of productivity. You have A-level tasks that are the most important, B-level tasks that are beneficial, and C-level tasks that would be nice to get done if you have time. Throughout the week, as long as you cross off your main A-level tasks, you've done what you needed to do, and then you move to your B and C. And by the way, if you've ever watched Shark Tank, Barbara from Shark Tank and several other sharks talk about the ABC method of productivity and how they run their companies, because that allows them to get the important things done and get the beneficial things done when they have time, and they stick to that and they get far more done. The second thing is planning tomorrow today. Every night before I go to bed, I write down everything I need to get done the next day. And in the morning, I just start checking it off. I don't plan my day, I planned it the night before. And I have a personal focus and a work focus. Now, when I stick to that method and combine those two methods, I am maximum. I mean, that's how I was able to start new companies, learn investing, do all this, maintain my existing 8-figure company, is I use that method, and that method is exactly what this planner will do for you. That's exactly how it's designed, and I can't wait to launch it. If you're interested in getting one of these, I'll leave a link below this video where you can get on the waiting list for when we launch. We have a shipment of 10,000 of them on the way, and we're just waiting for them to come in. As well, I will give you a free productivity class with every purchase of this planner, and it's a video class that will show you some of my biggest breakthroughs in productivity. That comes free when you get this planner, so I'll leave a link to get on the wait list for that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I highly encourage you to use a paper and pen. Don't be an alcoholic trying to stay sober in a bar, because that's what you're doing when you use apps for productivity. I will use like Trello or something for big picture project management, but for daily productivity, no. Always use pen and paper. It can't talk back. It can't text you. It can't give you a notification. None of that. Clubhouse, none of that. So that is my suggestion. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments if you think switching to pen and paper would make you more productive. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.